Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'll be talking about some interesting Forex pairs. You know the vibes. Please, I want you all to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel and also drop your thoughts in the comment section. For those interested in learning how to trade the Forex market, I will drop my number in the description so you can hit me up on WhatsApp. Please, I urge you all to stay to the end of this video so as to prepare yourself for the new trading week. And also, don't forget to drop your favorite pairs you would like me to analyze in our next videos. So let's quickly get started. This week was really a tough week for me because I came out with 2 wins and 2 losses. And actually, the 2 losses came from US 30. So, and we'll be starting with the US 30 today. We'll go down to quickly to our 4 hours, which I've plotted out my weekly highs and lows. So let me quickly go to the trade I took this week that gave me the loss. So from our previous video, when we did the analysis, I talked about market breaking above this level here, then we test and going to the upside, which the market actually did. But when it came here, it gave me a bullish engulfing, which I took, and I was actually anticipating the market to get to this zone here, so which would have given me almost 4:1, but the market stopped me out, and I was patiently waiting, and it broke below the zone again. After it broke below the zone, I patiently waited for a retest because I knew that this level here was the level holding the buys and the sells. So when the market broke below the level again, I waited for a retest, and when it came here, it gave me a retest, and I still went on the trade. So this was a trade. The first one I went for buys was on a Tuesday, and the second one I went for the sales was Wednesday, which was the next day. So I took the sales, and it immediately went into a little profit. Before I could realize what was happening, the market stopped me out. So that was how I took 2 losses on US 30, and I didn't take any trade on US 30 again. So, but quickly for the new week, what I'll be expecting from US 30 is quite simple. I will kindly wait, since we are trading around this zone here. So I'll kindly wait for the market to break above this level here. So if the market should break this level, I will kindly wait for a retest. Then I'll be looking out for a bullish engulfing or a bullish variation candlestick pattern. Then I'll take this will be my first take profit, and also this will be my second take profit. This is for my buy scenarios. This is what I'll be expecting for going long on US 30. If I don't see this, I will try as much as possible to stay off the chart. Another scenario where I'll be expecting the markets to go long, or where I'll be expecting a bullish move, is if the market should come down to this level, then I will now look for another opportunity to take this trade to the upside. So once it goes up, I will take my first take profit at this zone here, then a retest of it, also continuation to the upside. So these two are the scenarios for me to go long on US 30. If I don't see any of this, I will try as much as possible not to go long on US 30. Then for my sales bias, I will wait for the markets to break below this level. I'll wait for the market to break below this level, then a retest and a continuation to the downside. So I am still optimistic on this particular level here, because I feel this level is holding up the buys and the sells. Because if you check previously, you notice that when market came here, we broke below it, we tested, and market pushed down. You understand? So when it came here, this was where I was not expecting, okay, since it has broken above this one, I was not expecting markets to retest, and since US 30 has been on like a mini uptrend, but on a longer time frame, US 30 is on a downtrend, coming down from this level down up to this zone. So I was expecting the markets to get to this zone, then give me a good direction. So for my sales bias on US 30, I'll kindly wait for this market to break below this retest, and my first take profit will be this place. The second one will be this. if I don't see any of this bullish move or bullish direction or a sales, I won't go on a trade. I won't go into a trade on US 30. So this is what I'll be expecting for US 30 this coming week. So quickly, we will now go over to the gold. Yeah, gold on the other hand redeemed me of the losses which I incurred from the US 30. So gold on the other hand has been on a massive bullish move from the previous videos we've had. So I was able to take a quick scalp trade on gold. When the market broke above this zone, we retested, broke above it, went down, went up to this point. Then I noticed that the market was giving us a sharp trend, a short trend line, which I was able to take advantage of. I noticed that the market came here, when it broke this, it came down to a level. So now this enabled us to have a touch of this zone here, this level here, then a retest of this zone which it broke below. It broke below this zone, then a retest of it. That was where I went down to a 15 minutes time frame. I took a sales, and this market gave me a 2:1, 2.something:1 on the sales on gold, which was this trade was a trade I took on a Friday. So I was able to take a good profit from this, to be able to recover the little loss I had on US 30. So, but quickly for gold, what I'll be expecting from the coming week is also quite simple. If you look at the gold from this time, you notice that it seems like it's even forming some kind of head and shoulder pattern. So this is like the shoulder, this is the head, and this is the shoulder. So now we've broken. This is acting as the neckline. So for me to go short on on gold, I will kindly wait for the market on a new week to break below this zone, retest or consolidate around this zone, then a push to the downside. So I will kindly wait for something like this, a retest of this zone here, then a continuation to the downside. So this will be my TP1, this will be my TP2 for gold, because gold has been on a very massive bullish move. So when I'm going short on gold, I will try as much as possible not to rush into the trade, because gold is very volatile. It's not a trade you want to rush in without having good confirmations of where the trade is actually heading at. So this will be my scenario to go short on gold this new week. Aside this, if the market doesn't show me any of this, I won't go short on gold. So for my bullish move or my bullish bias, I will be expecting the market to come and break above this level here, a retest of it, then first target will be this level, a retest of it, and also my second target will be this level here, which was the previous highest high that we've had on gold. This is now the new all-time highs on gold. So this also will be my target, my main target, if I am going long on gold for this new week. So these are both my scenarios which I'll be looking out for. This will be for sales, for my sales buyers, and also this will be for my buys when I'm going long on gold. So if the market doesn't do any of this, I will kindly stay off the chart on gold, because I wouldn't want the markets to hurt me just like it did in the previous week. So, but when once it comes to forex trading, losses are inevitable. So what keeps you in the journey for a longer period is how you manage your losses and how you manage your trades. So once your risk to reward is actually good, you'll be able to take some losses. Now if you take a loss, and you'll be able to get a good trade that gives you a 2:1 or a 3:1, you'll be able to cover up some of those losses, if not all the losses. Just like I did with the gold, I was able to cover some losses I incurred on US 30, and I also took a trade on gbpusd, which gave me a decent profit also. So this week I had 2 wins and 2 losses. So US 30 gave me 2 losses, and gold and gbpusd gave me the 2 wins I had this week. So for the gbpusd, this was the trade which gave me the profit I took last week. Sorry. So market came at this point. GBPUSD actually consolidated a lot. That was why I didn't even really pay attention to GBPUSD, because I was expecting a retest of this, then a continuation to the upside. But the market came here, it kept on messing with my psyche. So at some point, I closed my chart on GBPUSD and I decided to focus on the US30 and the gold. But you know what it is now. The US30 still hurts me. So I still came back on the gbpusd to find out, to know if the consolidation was actually cleared off. So but when I noticed that the market broke below this zone, I was now anticipating the market to come and retest this same levels which I drew earlier. So the market came and retested it, and it gave me a 4:1, because I was actually anticipating for a longer push to the downside. So when the market came in, I was expecting first the take profit target was this place here, which I took some partials. Then my all-time take profit was at this level here. So even when the market still broke below it, I already took all my profits when it got to this zone. So for GBPUSD, what I'll be expecting in the coming week would be, now since we are actually kind of trading to the downside, if you look at, since we've broken this, retested this level, broke below it, retested, so I'll be expecting a push to the downside, a retest of this zone, this my mini level here. I'll be expecting a retest of it, a push to the downside, a retest. My take profit will be this level, this zone here. Then my second take profit will be at this black line I drew here. So this is what I'll be expecting from the GBPUSD in this coming week. So for my bullish scenario, or my long, for me to go long on GBPUSD, what I'll be expecting on GBPUSD is for the markets to be above this level here. I'll be waiting for the market to break above this level, a retest of it, and also a continuation to the upside. So this is my two scenarios. Also for my long buyers on GBPUSD. Aside this, I won't go in a trade on GBPUSD. You guys know how I trade. I take my trades. I wait for a break and a retest of a zone, and also look for a quick and a very good risk to reward for me to be able to take the trade. So once I see a bullish engulfing, or a bullish variation candlestick, or either a bearish engulfing and a bearish variation candlestick pattern, this is what I expect on a 15 minutes or a 30 minutes time frame to be able to go in on a trade, to take a trade on that particular pair. So please, this is all we'll be talking about on this week. I don't have much to say for this week, because this is my watch list for US30, gold, and the GBPUSD for this coming week. So I'll advise also to trade carefully, as the market this period has been undecisive. So it's just possible to maintain a good psyche when trading. Try as much as possible to build your psychology, your risk to reward when you're trading, so as to enable you to stay long in the trading journey. Please, I also urge you all to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. You know how we do it here. We love you. After watching, you try and like and subscribe, just to encourage me to drop more videos on my weekly and outlook on these pairs, so as you trade profitably. Thank you all.